What's going on, guys? It's Kristen and joined by Mr. Michael Boost.
Hello, hello.
And we're continuing with Game of Thrones, Season 3, Episode 5 and 6. So much is happening, as you know, and I just want to get to it. So let's go. Let's find out what more can they do to us. Famous last words.
We ride.
We ride at dusk, or dawn, or whatever.
Close enough. We ride.
Lord, cast your light upon us.
Lord of Light, defend us.
I can't with the Lord of Light.
I know. It's interesting watching this new religion sweep across the... Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh my God, he's gonna fight him with
Yeah.
That's
and he's afraid of fire.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Avoid the fire. Avoid the fire.
She loves it. She's so intrigued. Wow.
It's not gonna work. Oh my God!
Whoa!
Yo!
Bring him back from death and darkness. His flame has been extinguished. Restore his Lord, fire! Don't! Bring him back from death and darkness.
Well, so much for that.
Let me go!
Looks like the god likes me more than your butcher's boy.
Burn in hell!
He will,
Whoa,
Hey,
whoa.
yo!
but not today.
Shut up! What?
He came back from
All
that?
right, God of Light's real.
Okay,
My
Lord
bad.
of Light.
My bad.
Whatever.
He just restored his arm back together.
Jesus.
There are 19 castles guarding the wall. How many are manned?
Just one.
3. You sure of that?
Wow, to think it used to be 19.
Castle Black.
Aye, Castle Black. Everyone knows Castle Black. Which others?
Uh-oh, traitor.
Are you gonna do it?
He's watched by the sea and the Shadow Tower. How many men remain in Castle Black? 1,000.
Liar.
Call me a liar.
He's no crow.
Just because you want him inside you, don't make him one of us.
Oh my God. That would piss me off if somebody said it to me.
I mean, he's not wrong, but...
He's not.
I like you, boy.
Yeah,
Aw,
I like
thanks.
you too.
But if you lie to me, I'll pull your guts out through your throat.
Ugh.
Fair enough.
I don't need you to protect me.
Of course you do. Who saw Rattleshout when he was about to cut your throat? Who vouched for you with Mance? Oh, it seems you owe me a debt.
Oh. She just stole his sword.
It's mine. You want it? Come steal it back.
Oh gosh. They're like little children.
I was gonna say, this is like high school level, like middle
Yeah.
school level flirting.
You still a crow?
It is a hot spring.
Time to
Prove
test.
yourself.
It's too cold.
We shouldn't.
We shouldn't. Why not?
Yeah, what's stopping us?
Get in the hot springs. It's cold. Joe, she went on like
Yeah,
with
she
the
went. She was
tongue.
like coming
like,
after him.
How long's it been since you had a bath?
Ah.
Stinky,
Ow.
smelly, unwashed boy.
I wouldn't have jumped in that. It doesn't look deep enough.
Let's stay here a while longer. I don't ever want to leave this cave, Jon Snow.
If only it was that easy.
He's a murderer. He's guilty.
Not in the eyes of God.
You can't.
Enough! The judgment isn't ours to make.
Wow, he really walked that off.
Yeah, he
Go
did.
in peace, Sandal Clegane.
Wow.
The Lord of Light isn't done with you yet.
I love that just dumps it over his head.
Lord Bolton, I give you the Kingslayer.
Pick him up, Locke.
Oh, and Robb's not here.
Nope.
Set her free. Apologies, my lady. You're under my protection now.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lord.
Yeah. Damn, she's tall, man.
Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing, sailed into Blackwater Bay, stormed the gates with thousands of men.
And was repelled.
Your sister is alive and well. Your father's forces prevailed.
Okay.
Oh my
That was-
God.
The corruption has spread. I fear it must be cut away.
Oh,
The
shit.
safest course would be to take the whole armor.
Then you'll die.
No.
What's your chain?
The Citadel stripped me of it. They found some of my experiments too bold.
Experiments?
You'll need milk of the poppy.
No, none of that.
No milk of the puppy.
There will be pain.
I'll scream.
Quite a bit of pain.
Bring it on. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oof. Oof.
Karma comes in tenfold, though.
Yeah.
Like, hard.
I have reason to believe that House Tyrell do not hold the Crown's best interests at heart.
No, they don't hold your best interest at heart.
You have a good working relationship with the Tyrells. I thought you might look into it before you leave the capital.
I shall do my best.
Thank you. And your best will prove better than when I asked you to locate Arya Stark.
Damn.
Damn.
It's the royal wedding. I'm told you had a hand in planning it.
Naturally.
It's shaping up to be a very involved affair. The word extravagant has been used.
What good is the word extravagant if it can't be used to describe a royal wedding?
Ha.
We can't pay for it.
As of now, it's a huge expense.
And?
Find the money.
We're at war, Lady Olenna.
Oh.
She doesn't care.
Yes, and maintaining supply
I
lines.
think how it slipped my mind. What is it, 12,000 infantrymen?
She's like, you owe us.
Provisions, so this city might survive the winter. 1 million bushels of wheat,
Shoot.
500,000 bushels each of barley, oats, and rye.
Damn.
50,000 head of cattle.
Look at his face.
50,000 sheep. You don't have to lecture me about wartime expenses. I'm quite familiar with it.
Whew.
She knows her stuff.
People are hungry for more than just food. They
We gotta
crave
give them a show.
distractions. And if we don't provide them, they'll create their own. And their distractions are likely to end with us being torn to pieces.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Heads on
gosh.
pikes.
I was told you were drunk, impertinent, and thoroughly debauched. You can imagine my disappointment at finding nothing but a browbeaten bookkeeper.
Shit.
Damn.
I won't have it said the House Tyrell refuses to play its part. We'll pay for half the expenses, and the celebrations will go on as planned.
Damn.
Is that sufficient?
Quite sufficient.
I was hoping to get off with like 25%.
I'm going to stay on in Smith for the Brotherhood.
Have you lost your mind? When the Lannisters find this place, you think they'll spare the Smiths?
Do you realize you're the rightful heir to the throne?
I've served men my entire life. I served Master Mott at King's Landing, and he sold me to the Watch.
Yep.
I served Lord Tywin at Harrenhal, wondering every day if I'd get tortured or killed.
Oh, true.
These men are brothers. They're a family. I've never had a family.
Arya's on her own.
That's your brother right there. Well, not yours.
no.
Not yours. I'm sorry. The other ones.
You wouldn't be my family. You'd be my lady.
Oh my gosh. Dear Lord Jesus, there's a fire.
Willem.
Pick up.
Oh my god.
Is this a rescue?
Oh no, they're
No,
gonna kill the
it's not a
boys.
rescue.
He's a little boy. Are you kidding me?
Well, all right, Lord Karstark. Jesus.
It took 5 of you to murder 2 unarmed squires.
Not murder, Your Grace. Vengeance.
You're an idiot.
Those boys didn't kill your sons.
No.
I saw Harington die on the battlefield, and Torrent
Was strangled by the Kingslayer. They were his kin.
They were boys!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's treason to free your enemies. In war, you kill your enemies. Did your father not teach you that, boy?
Oh! What a hit.
You go, Uncle.
Leave me to the king. He wants to give me a scolding before he sets me free.
No.
That's how he deals with treason. Our king in the north.
Your head's coming off.
Should I call him the king who lost the north?
Shit.
Oh, God.
Off with his head.
Escort Lord Karstark to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
Hang the rest.
I didn't kill anyone. I only watched for the guards.
This one was only the Watcher. Hang him last so he can watch the others die.
Please, Lord, they made me do it.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Wifey got to see a different side of Robb.
That was scary.
Bury them and remain silent till the war is done.
I'm not fighting for justice if I don't serve justice to murderers in my ranks, no matter how highborn.
Fair enough.
Karstarks are Northmen. They won't forgive the killing of their lord.
Your mother's right.
Uh-oh.
Oh?
Spare his life. Keep him as a hostage.
A hostage. Tell the Karstarks that as long as they remain loyal, you will not be harmed.
Robb's over here like, God, I hate politics. This
Yeah.
sucks.
This is a tough place to be in, man.
I fought Joffrey for you. We are kin. Stark and Stark.
That didn't stop you from betraying me.
Fair enough.
I don't want it to save me. I wanted to haunt you to the end of your days.
Jeez.
Kill me and be cursed. You are no king of mine.
Wow, just took his head clean off.
What are you going to do with me?
The first light will ride for River Run. Your brother's there now. He'll make a contribution to our cause, and you can go home.
And you can go home?
Damn.
Beric admired your father a great deal, you know. He wanted to refuse your ransom altogether.
So why don't you?
We need the gold.
Fair enough.
You're angry with me, and I don't blame you. But letting him go was the right thing. I have more reason than most to want him hanged.
I thought he killed you.
He did.
But the Lord of Light brought me back.
How many times have you brought me back?
Oh, no.
It's the Lord of Light brings you back.
What?
I'm just the lucky drunk who says the words.
I'm the lucky drunk.
5, I think. No, this makes sense.
Wow.
Oof.
Every time I come back, I'm a bit less. Pieces of you get chipped away.
Could you bring back a man without a head?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
I don't think it works that way, child.
Oh. That's her dad.
Yep.
He was a good man. That's Stark. He's at rest now. Somewhere. I would never wish my life upon him.
I would.
Oh.
I'd rather he be alive at all.
I've prayed day and night for you to come to me.
Meant to come sooner. The battle
I
the
know
itch.
of your troubles, my king. The Lady Melisandre has told me everything.
She's held prisoner.
You are the one God's champion. And the finest man I've ever known.
Sillies. I've broken a sacred vow.
Oh, shit. I had sex with the red lady.
Yep.
I've sinned.
No.
I've wronged you.
She's like, if it was for the Lord of Light, it's okay.
Lady Melisandre.
I know, Stannis.
Oh.
She told me.
The Lady Melisandre has told me everything.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
No act done in service of the Lord of Light can ever be a sin.
She's fully drank the Kool-Aid.
She told me. I wept with joy.
Nah, you mental.
She crazy. Everybody crazy.
Everybody here is like drinking Kool-Aid of like
This Lord of Light
stupidity.
is.
Whoa.
My sweet.
She kept him?
I now understand why she's kept locked in a tower.
I thank God every day for bringing Melisandre to us.
Oh no.
Oh, she's crazy.
So you've come to see her as well. There is no need. You must keep away from such distractions.
She's my daughter.
You actually have a child.
Whoa.
Sure.
Father!
Oh.
Gotcha.
You've grown since I last saw you.
Mother said
She
you
got
fought in the
burned.
battle.
No, I'm thinking she was
Wait.
born like that.
You think so?
No.
No.
Did the Onion Knight come back with you?
He did. He fought bravely.
He hasn't come to visit me.
He won't be visiting, child.
Why not?
I've thrown
He's
him
my
in the
friend.
dungeons.
Look,
He's got a better relationship with your daughter than you do.
Release
he
him.
made this for me. But don't tell Mother I have it.
Aw.
It's a secret. Mother doesn't like the Onion Knight.
Because Mama's crazy.
Yeah.
Sir Davos is a traitor.
No.
He's rotting in a dungeon cell for his crime.
What?
Thanks, Dad. Really great to see you too.
Not so hard. We'll scrub the skin off.
What are you doing here?
Need a bath.
No way.
Let me out of these rags.
She's like,
She's like, oh my God.
If I faint, pull me out. I don't intend to be the first Lannister to die in a bathtub.
Why should I care how you die?
That'd be
You
funny.
swore a solemn vow, remember?
Yeah.
You're supposed to get me to King's Landing in one piece.
This is true.
Not going so well.
Unfortunately, I'm in two.
Wonder Renly died with you guarding it.
He's like,
Well,
holy
well.
moly. Got a great body, girl.
Protected me better than most.
Don't you mock me?
I'm apologizing.
Sounds like mockery coming from him.
You heard of wildfire?
Of course.
The Mad King was obsessed with it. He loved to watch people burn. With their skin blackened.
God, he looks rough, doesn't he?
Melted off their bones.
There was a reason I had to kill him.
So he had his pyromancer place caches of wildfire
So he could take the city down.
The Sept of Bay.
Yeah.
And the slums of Fleet Bottom, under houses, stables, taverns, even beneath the Red Keep itself.
He took him out because hundreds of thousands would suffer.
Wow.
Day of reckoning came. Robert Baratheon marched from the capital after his victory at the Trident. But my father arrived first. The whole Lannister army at his back, promising to defend the city against the rebels.
Here's the real story.
I knew my father better than that. He's never been one to pick the losing side.
No.
Told the Mad King as much. I urged him to surrender peacefully.
And he said no.
Didn't listen to Varys, who tried to warn him. But he did listen to Grand Maester Pycelle and Grey Sunken.
Did he say burn the city?
Lannisters have always been true friends of the crown. So, we opened the gates and my father sacked the city.
Wow.
Yep.
Once again, I came to the king, begging him to surrender.
And he didn't.
He told me to bring him my father's head. Then he turned to his pyromancer.
And said burn it all down.
Burn them all, he said. Burn them in their homes, burn them in their beds. Tell me if your precious Bentley
Wow.
commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men,
Wow.
women, and children burned
So he's actually not
Would you stand by that oath?
Yeah.
Wow.
First, I killed the pyromancer, and then, when the king turned to flee, I
stabbed him in the back.
Drove my sword into his back.
Did not see that coming.
I don't think he expected to die.
He thought he was gonna be okay.
Band with the rest of us and rise again. Reborn as a dragon, turn his enemies to ash.
Wow.
Why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Stark? You think the honorable
Lord Stark would have listened.
Stark wanted to hear my side?
Yeah, he would have, I think.
But what right?
The Kingslayer!
She called him the Kling.
Uh-huh.
My name's Jaime.
My name is Jaime.
Yeah.
I want to be called Jaime.
Is that Onion Knight?
Oh, she went to
hey,
visit
kiddo.
him.
Princess, God, what are you doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing down here?
Oh.
He's the fat one. He's on guard duty tonight.
She's so precious.
You're not supposed to be here. If your father
You
knew...
said you're a traitor. Are you?
No.
According to your father, I am.
I disobeyed my king, your father, and now I'm paying the price.
I don't care. You're my friend.
Aw.
You must get bored down here. I brought you something to read.
How kind.
Aegon used to live here. Did you know that? And the Targaryens built this castle.
She's too cute.
It's a good one.
We're getting tired of hearing of the
My
Targaryens.
lady, I'm sure it's a fine book, but it's wasted on me.
He can't read.
He can't read.
My lady, I can't read the words.
You can't?
Nope.
I'll teach you. I'll come when Bert's on duty and teach you. It's easy. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. She's so sweet.
This word is Aegon. And you see A, E, and G together like that.
Aegon.
And the title of the whole book is An History of Aegon the Conqueror and his conquest of Westeros.
Speaking of Targaryen conquests, but that's so sweet.
She is precious.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I don't care. You're my friend.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't have any other friends. Like, she's been locked up.
Thoros of Myr went in alone, waving that flaming sword of his.
Thoros of Myr, bloody madman. Robert knighted you after the battle.
Proudest moment of my life.
And yet here you are.
King's sword on my shoulder, listening to the words, in the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave. All I could think of was how badly I had to piss. I was very nearly the first man knighted to piss on the king's boots.
Robert would have laughed.
Would have found it funny.
He's a good man, great warrior.
Glad we're besties now.
A terrible king.
And a terrible king.
The man of honor keeps his vows, even if he's serving a drunk or a lunatic. Just once in my life before it's over.
I'd like to
I want to know
serve.
what it's like to serve with pride.
Yeah, serve someone
Fight
good.
for someone I believe in.
Yeah.
You believe in her?
Yes. Yes, we do.
With all my heart.
He loves her.
Kesogleso idreptot daor. Indari vali sirisi, sindari vali pontalos it gamuti idrepti.
I love that she's fluent.
Idrebletas, cogrondo jevo hedre.
Woo! Yo, that's a big deal.
Scorosso jevi brosa.
Torco nudo.
All unsullied boys are given new names when they are cut. Grey worm, red flea, black rat. Names that remind them what they are. Vermin.
Thanks. These vermin fight like crazy.
Avi hoskas lue brose e vestletas. Munya ao teptas lue brosi e Emilia tolie.
Torco nudo hocas pesi. Same broji beri.
It's gotten me through this.
Vinile shi broji melezesco mazedas terrari vabustar.
Wow.
E torco nudo saji broji.
Wow. That's loyalty right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Suppose no one on the small council could speak sense to him.
I didn't sit on the small council.
No? Doesn't the Lord Commander of the King's Guard traditionally?
Traditionally, yes, but I killed a dozen of Robert's friends during his rebellion.
He wasn't particularly fond of me.
Didn't want advice on how to govern from a man who'd fought for the Mad King. Always hated the politics.
I imagine I would too. Hours spent jabbering about backstabbings and betrayals the world over.
Yeah.
Hours.
She'll have good men around her to advise her. Men with experience.
Which man do you have in mind?
Well, forgive me, Sir Jorah, for what I'm about to say.
Him.
The
Yourself.
reputation of Westeros has suffered over the years.
Suffer for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, like...
I don't know if your presence by her side will help our cause when we go home.
Oh, no.
And yours will?
Forgive me, Sir Barristan, but I was busy defending the Khaleesi against King Robert's assassins while you were still bowing to the man.
Damn.
Fair enough.
You only joined us a few days ago. I can't speak to your intentions.
This is
If
true.
we're truly her loyal servants, we will do whatever needs to be done.
This is true.
No matter the cost. No
Even if
matter
it means stepping
You're not
down.
Lord Commander here. You're just another exile.
Hmm.
And I take my orders from the Queen.
Damn straight.
All right, so maybe not totally besties.
The Karstarks are gone. Almost
Yeah,
half our forces. Tywin Lannister knows what he needs to do to make us unravel.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, duh, you knew this.
Duh.
Take your land back from the Greyjoys. Wait out the winter.
Winter could last 5 years. Once
Oh
my
my
bannermen are home
God.
again, sitting by the fire, surrounded by their families.
They're not
warm
going to
and
want to
safe.
leave.
They'll never ride south again.
Yeah, they're not going to want to leave.
When I gathered my lords together, we had a purpose, a mission. Now we're like a band of bickering children.
Yeah. Well, your mom kind of messed that up a bit.
Well, he did too.
Yeah, you did too because you married her.
And I can't attack them where they're strongest, but I can attack them where they're not. And Casterly Rock can't run away. I'm going to take their home away from them.
Casterly Rock. That's what I said.
I need men to replace the Karstarks who marched home.
Hit.
There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army who hasn't already sided with the Lannisters.
Who?
The man whose daughter I was supposed to marry.
Oh, no.
Older Frey.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, you've already made an enemy
you're
of
gonna
him.
die. You're gonna die.
That's not going to go well.
That's not gonna go well at all. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, marry his daughter?
Yeah, right?
You know, I'm to be married soon, and even my intended hasn't the slightest notion.
They rarely do, in my experience.
What if he's a spy?
Experience, do you?
He's gonna kill him.
Yeah, he seems dangerous.
I don't trust him. Okay, maybe
Seems
not.
dangerous.
I don't know who to. I feel like it's Littlefinger's guy or something.
Yeah, he works for Littlefinger.
Mother Teresa, it is.
Flowers engaged to be wed.
Shit.
Who's the lucky girl?
Sansa.
May not be the grandest ship in the world, or the fastest,
So I'm going to whisk her away as fast as possible.
but she's mine.
I can't. This is messed up.
I'll be leaving the city soon.
You still want me to come with you?
It's not a question of what I want. It's what you want.
It's not what you want.
You want to go home, don't
It's not what you want. He's not home.
But maybe it would be better to wait. I've been thinking how dangerous it would be. Not just for me, but for you.
It's not me. It's not you. It's me.
No, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I can't tell you how touched I am.
Shut
You're
up.
concerned for my welfare.
I can't with
I hope
this.
you know that I'm your friend.
You're not my
No,
friend.
you're not.
You are not. Sansa, wake up.
If you wish to stay, then of course you'll stay. We'll speak again when I return.
Oh, Lord. Jesus. He's going, how much you want to go bet? He's going to eliminate.
Uh-huh.
I've saved the crown hundreds of thousands on this wedding.
Never mind that now. We have something important to discuss.
What?
Master of coin. Saving money is important.
He's like, let me do my job, damn it.
Your sister has learned that your new friends, the Tyrells, are plotting to marry Sansa Stark to Sir Loras.
Very well.
Oh, shit.
A lovely girl.
She's the key to the north.
I bring them into the royal fold, and this is how they repay me. By trying to steal the key to the north out from under me.
Sansa is the key to the north. I seem to remember she has an older brother.
Yes.
The young wolf has lost half his army. His days are numbered. Theon Greyjoy murdered both his brothers. That makes Sansa Stark the heir to Winterfell.
Eek.
And I am not about to hand her over to the Tyrells.
The Tyrell
She's
army
getting
is
married to
win
someone
this war.
else.
Do you really think it's wise to refuse them?
There's nothing to refuse. This is a plot.
What if he marries him to Tyrion?
Tyrion.
We need to act first and kill this union in its crib.
And how do we do that?
We find Sansa Stark a different husband.
Perhaps you.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, she's so happy.
Now she's finally free of him and you give her to me? That's cruel. Even for you.
You intend on mistreating her? The girl's happiness is not my concern.
He'll be nicer to her.
She's a child.
She's flowered, I assure you. She and I have discussed it at length.
There, you see? You will wed her, bed her, and put a
She's
child.
flowered.
Oh, God.
You wanted to be rewarded for your valor in battle.
Oh, gosh.
Sansa Stark is a finer
Look how
reward than
evil
you could
that
ever
look
dare
is.
hope for.
Cersei's just soaking this up, like,
You should
finally.
be thanking the gods for this. This is more than you deserve.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll
Tyrion
get
will
right
do
on
as he's
that.
bid,
You're such a...
as will you.
Oh, shit. You wed?
What do you mean?
You're gonna get wed too.
You'll marry Sir Loras.
I will not.
The boy is heir to High
Huh.
Garden. Tyrion will secure them.
We need him in the family.
No, I won't do it.
Yes, you will. You're still fertile. You need to marry again and breed.
I am Queen Regent, not
And
some
breed.
brood
You're
mare.
my daughter!
Oh shit!
And
how
that's all
the
you're good
table has
for.
turned.
Father, don't make me do it again, please.
Not another word.
Oh, God.
My children.
They're both upset.
You disgraced the Lannister name for far too long.
Oh, my God.
Only one of them has. That was a great
You will
scene.
put this rumor about
the hell?
you to rest.
Yes.
He said you will put this rumor about you
Yes.
to rest, not you and Jaime.
But
Jaime is
you.
the golden boy who
Yes.
cannot be, who is untouchable.
Yep. Jaime, you can't.
Jaime can do no wrong.
Jaime's the favorite because I mean, think about it. Jaime saved. Well, after we know the real story now, Jaime saved his father from the king.
Yeah.
Okay, and that story was rough.
But do you think Jaime didn't even tell his father, and so that's why he's taken the name of Kingslayer? Because like it seemed like he took that to the grave, or he's planning on taking
Yeah,
that story
but-
to the grave.
I feel like though, also, I kind of. That's a good question. I feel like his dad would know though, because Jaime was under oath for the king, right?
Yeah.
So think about it. Like your son's under oath for the Mad King. And then next thing you know, you're storming that up. You think you expect your son to fight against you or to save you?
Right. No. I know he expects that, but like, did Jaime even talk about the sort of emotional struggle he went through?
Hell
there?
no. That shows weakness to
Yeah.
talk about it, especially in this time. Like, I don't think so. And it's interesting that, who he finally decided to share this with
Was Brienne.
was with Brienne. And Brienne's just like, damn, this guy's
got a heart.
Yeah, there's
This guy's
more to
maybe
him
got a
than we
soul.
thought.
Uh-huh.
And it's sad. And I like when she called him Kingslayer. I'm like, girl, he just told you the story, and you're gonna flat out say the Kingslayer.
She's been calling him that for so long, it's hard to adjust sometimes,
I
you know?
guess, but I did like how he said, "My name's Jaime."
I think it's wild that like he has lived with this mantle, this moniker
Yeah.
of Kingslayer for so long.
Man.
Even though he was trying to save so many people. The entire city of King's Landing, all of the innocents there, the entirety of his father and his father's forces, like that's a big thing. Jaime has a heart.
Not only that, it was interesting too to see how Jaime, he did have respect for the Starks, right, and their father, and how he wanted to tell him the story, but he was like, he already labeled me and has this opinion, so why would he, even
Why
try?
would he believe me?
Why would he even believe me? But I think if he tried, because I don't think he really truly knows them for who they are. Like, I think he would have listened to him.
Well, I
don't know. Like, that's a tough one, but at the same time, from what we know of them, they're very understanding. They're very kind. They're very loving.
I think Ned Stark might have grown into that. I
Maybe.
think Ned Stark has a
past.
Well, he has a reputation for having been a hard line about honor.
Yes.
Right?
Well,
like
this
that's
is
what they'll
true.
always say. And so that's kind of what Jaime was saying is like this young hardliner who is fighting for honor, who is all about
This is
justice
true.
and the black and white of things, wasn't going to hear him out. There was
true,
no way
too.
he was going to hear him out.
But
maybe
he
later
might
on
have.
in life.
Maybe, I don't know.
Like when we meet Ned Stark, where he's tired and old and has fought his battles and is ready to just be done with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that Ned Stark would have heard and understood.
Yeah.
But fiery Ned Stark, just won a rebellion Ned Stark, like fighting for his parents Ned Stark, I don't know if he would have heard that. He was an oath breaker, and that was all Ned was willing to hear.
Yeah. I mean, he might be, yeah.
You know?
Shit.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
It's a hard
It's a hard
one.
one, but I love that little glimpse. It's just like we've been getting more and more glimpses into the humanity of
Jaime's a lot deeper than we
Jaime
think.
and who he is.
You know what story I want to know next? Why his sister?
Because they're twins and it's weird. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it goes deeper where it's like maybe she was the only one good to him, kind to him. The only one, I don't know. Like they have like this bond. I don't know.
I feel like that one's not getting justified. I feel like seems like he's
But
a
I
good
wonder-
dude, but he's got this one really weird quirk. You know?
I just want to know a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Like I can't help but be curious. I really don't want anything to happen. Okay. To Littlefinger needs to like butt out
Yeah.
first off, and he needs to stop screwing around with like the innocent.
I
because
agree.
He's gonna piss me off if he touches one hair on this sweet man's head.
Well,
Okay,
he might get
who-
swooped.
I think he might too.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna lose him. But if he marries Cersei,
Wait, who's marrying Cersei?
Cersei.
You mean if
If
Sansa
Sansa-
marries Tyrion?
No, Sansa would marry Tyrion, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he wants his daughter to marry
Cersei to marry
Lord
Laurel or
yes,
the Tyrell boy.
the one that
the gay one.
yes. I'm like the one that, no, that's not what I was trying to say though. The one that Sansa was supposed, like they were trying to hook her up with. That's what I was trying to say.
The Tyrell boy.
The Tyrell boy. I don't want anything to happen to him. I adore him. I think he is sweet. I think he's precious. I think he has done nothing but just be him in hiding.
I think
Okay.
he's just
And
going
I
to
feel like-
get married to Cersei.
If he gets married to Cersei, I feel sorry for him. But at the same time,
Well, at least she won't have to worry about having more kids.
I kind of want that scenario to happen too because I think it would be very interesting and intriguing.
Right.
However, if we just off him before that even happens, that's going to suck. And I think he's going to get killed before that even happens because Littlefinger is trying to secure Sansa.
Well, I think Littlefinger is less overt than fully assassinating someone. I think this might just accelerate Littlefinger's plan, and then that's why he was like, "Come with me to get on the ship. We gotta go." Right, and then Sansa somehow stumbled into the right call of being like, "Oh, maybe I should stay here because I've been secretly promised to the Knight of Flowers."
You're killing me, girl. But
I agree.
but
it feels like she's taking a step back.
she's killing me, but I don't trust Littlefinger.
Obviously, I wouldn't trust
think
Littlefinger as
there's
far as I
something
could throw him.
like, no, you don't want her in the hands of like a whorehouse owner. You know, like what if like he's got her and then he makes her into one of his hoochies? You know, like I don't know. Like
He's dangerous.
anyways. Let's get
get going.
Let's get going. All right, episode 6.
You've got too much wood in there.
She knows how to do it.
The more wood, the bigger the fire.
It needs to breathe.
Yeah, you're smothering it.
Someone built your fires for you growing up.
It doesn't get so cold down in the reach. And they were servants, of course.
I knew you were highborn.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I found something at the Fist of the First Bang.
Oh, you had one of those on you the whole
Buried
time?
treasure. Thousands of years old.
Oh gosh.
What does it do?
I don't know.
I'm not sure that it does anything. It's beautiful, though, isn't it?
It kills White Walkers.
Is the wall as big as they say?
So big. You can't even see the top sometimes.
But you're not even allowed to take a woman
It's hidden
there.
in clouds.
Right?
700 feet high.
Whew.
All made of ice. On a warm day, you can see it weeping. They keep a fire burning in the long hall, day and night. And Hob makes venison stew.
Ooh.
Darian sings best.
Do you sing?
No. Not very
Well, now you
well.
have to sing.
Sing me a song.
Yeah, she's like, prove it. Come on.
The father's face is stern and strong. He sits and judges right from wrong. He weighs our lives, the short and long, and loves the little children.
Oh, cute baby.
Oh, yeah.
Skinning rabbits.
That's
Ricky's
not how you
getting
skin
good.
a rabbit. I know how to skin a rabbit. Not by the looks of it.
Hand that over.
Damn!
Oh, that's one way to do it.
And your shit's done.
You grow up north of the wall, you'll learn the proper way to handle game.
I didn't see any game before I got here.
Ooh.
Huh.
I had a bow, I could
Touche.
shoot a dozen rabbits.
Well, I made this by myself. Guess you don't learn how to do that north of the wall.
You learn how to use your fists.
Touche. Yo, she's coming back with like everything.
Someone else is sitting right here.
You're both very good at skinning rabbits.
Thank you, Bran.
Well, some of us would say thank you when someone else hunts down their breakfast for them. Why don't they teach you to say thank you north of the wall?
You've got a big mouth, girl.
So do you.
And too many teeth. Stop it!
Oh my god.
We've been fighting since you met. Just stop it. Lady Reeder's
getting
got a
tired
stick
of
so
it.
far up her ass it's a wonder her feet touch the ground. You've been nasty to her every day.
Ooh. Facts. Facts.
It's
Attaboy,
my
Bran.
fault. First
Yes.
time I met her, she put a knife to my throat. First time I met you, you held a knife at me.
Facts.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Touche.
Can't fight each other. We'll
Yeah.
never make it to the wall.
Here, here.
I want you both to make peace.
Right now, squash it.
I'm right here with you.
Oh no, what's
oh,
happening?
he's having like a seizure or something.
What's wrong with him?
Yeah. Something bad's happening in his vision.
Visions take their toll.
Shit.
Oh boy.
What did you see? Tell
I
us.
saw Jon Snow.
You saw him? At Castle Black?
No.
He was on the wrong side of the wall. Surrounded by enemies.
This is true. But is he really on the wrong side of the war?
Used to be I couldn't find a tree within a mile of the wall. Crows would come out every morning with axes.
Chop them all down.
You ever climbed it before?
No. But Tolman's done it 100 times.
You excited?
You're afraid.
Aren't you?
Aye. Well, it's a long way up and a long way down, but I've waited my whole life to see the world from up there.
Put a wall in front of people and all they want to do is see the other side.
They're too big for you, but they're good.
They'll work.
Someone for them.
Nah. I didn't kill him. But I bet his balls are still bruised.
Aye.
Well, he didn't do that thing you do with your tongue.
Stop
She's
it.
insatiable.
We don't talk about that here. Well, I'm Jon Snow. I've killed dead men in Coronathan, but I'm scared of naked girls.
Did I seem scared the other day?
You were trembling like a leaf.
Only in the beginning.
Only in the
Oh,
beginning.
no.
And don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
That you were a virgin?
Do you think I'm as dumb as all those girls in silk dresses you knew growing up? You're loyal.
Oh.
And you're brave.
That part.
You didn't stop being a crow the day you walked into Mance Raider's tent.
Oh,
She knows.
Oh, shit.
She's too smart by a mile. Oh, God. Don't give it away.
I'm your woman now, Jon Snow.
What?
Oh.
You're going to be loyal to your woman.
Fuck.
The Night's Watch don't care if you live or die. Mance Raider don't care if I live or die. We're just soldiers in their armies, and there's plenty more to carry on if we go down.
But we care if we live or die.
Yeah.
Well, it's you and me.
But is he?
To me.
He's got to choose his loyalty.
Don't ever betray me.
Yeah, don't betray her.
I don't know. This is a test. This is a major test.
Because I'll cut your pretty right off and wear it round me neck.
Ew. Come on. Why we gotta
Her
be
girl.
so vulgar?
Classic golden retriever
So
black cat.
Nasty.
Sink your metal deep and make sure it holds before taking your next step.
Yes, sir.
And if you fall, don't scream. You don't want that to be the last thing she remembers.
Wow.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You're not as good as you think you are.
Ah.
Face, tits, balls. I hit him right where I wanted to.
Aye, but you took your sweet time of it.
Yeah, what if he's bearing down on you?
Straw men, little lady.
This is true.
Never hold.
What?
Your muscles tense up when you hold. Pull the string back to the center of your chin.
All right, we're learning.
Never hold.
Yeah, don't ready.
Never aim.
Just shoot.
Never aim.
Your eye knows where it wants the arrow to go.
Trust your instinct.
There's someone out there.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wow, good eye.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Who is that?
I don't know, but I don't like it. I like that he took the bow from her.
Immediately swooping up the bow. Hello.
The red lady?
That's the red lady.
Oh,
no.
We come as friends.
We know each other.
Lady. We'll be the judge of that.
He's like, I know you.
Oh, no.
Voctus eglia ot gaimo laxir teptas.
Uh-oh.
Roberti dari zihi ne keptisexiot onio gemago.
I tried my best.
Skoriomasitas.
I failed.
Awale ruda numas maisa.
You quit, you mean? She came to kill you.
My friends here don't speak Valyrian. Why are you here, my lady?
So we'll keep talking, like
Yeah.
the rest of them.
Uh-oh.
You have my manners. I don't see many ladies these days.
That is a
Lucky for the
scarred
ladies.
man. Lucky for the ladies.
Shut up, dude.
Thanks, friendo.
I love the commentary on
Yeah,
everybody.
right?
They just don't know how to, like, zip it.
Is she going to repair him, or is she just appreciating the work the Lord of Light has done?
I don't think she's ever done something
How many
like this.
times has the Lord brought him back?
6.
Conir sagun kostus daor.
And yet, here we are.
Kessus honoravis iti libus daor.
Huh. I love
One of
how
these days, it's not going to work.
I love how she's like, you should not have this power.
I've always been a terrible priest. Drank too much rum. Till the whole King's Landing.
Oy, yeah.
By the time I came to Westeros, I didn't believe in our Lord. I decided that all the gods were stories we told the children to make them behave.
And yet, here we are.
So I wore the robes,
Until-
and every now and then I'd recite the prayers. It's just for show. A spectacle for the locals, until the mountain drove a lance through this one's heart.
Oh.
I knelt beside his cold body and said the old words. Not because I believed in them, but
Not because I believe
Because I
him.
had nothing better to do.
he was my friend,
Aww.
and he was dead.
That's
They were
wild.
the only words I knew.
And then he came back.
And for the first time in my life, the Lord replied. Eric's eyes opened, and I knew the truth.
Was that the tournament in season 1?
True God.
Did we watch that happen? Was that in season 1?
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
You've been to the other side.
The other side. There is no other side.
Oh.
Shit.
He sent you to us for a reason.
Yes, he did.
You have someone he needs.
Oh no.
The blood of kings.
Oh
Penetrates
no.
plate at 200 yards.
No, they need his.
They need his blood, the blood of kings. Hey, yo.
Oh no.
What are you doing? Let go of him.
Man, so much for
Tell them to stop.
him finding a home.
He wants to join the Brotherhood. Stop them.
We serve the Lord of Light. The Lord of Light needs this.
Oh no.
Did the Lord of Light tell you that, or did she?
She.
Damn, Arya.
Oh my god.
We need the gold.
You sold him.
We need the gold.
We can't defend the people without weapons and horses and food. And we can't get weapons and horses and food.
Without gold.
You told me this was a brotherhood. You told me I could be one of you.
Oh boy.
You're more than they can ever be.
Ooh.
They're just foot soldiers in the Great War. You will make kings rise and fall.
Shit.
Like, I don't know if I feel I believe that as you're tying me up and arresting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit that mark, girlfriend.
You're
Whoa.
a witch. You're going to hurt him.
I love how you just turned her.
I see a darkness in you.
Uh-oh.
And in that darkness,
What are you, a
eyes
Jedi?
staring back at me.
Uh-oh.
Brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes.
Multiple faces.
Eyes you'll shut forever.
Oh.
Oh.
We will meet again.
Dang.
Okay. Oh boy. That's a big climb up. Oh, there they are.
Oh my gosh. It just took me a second too.
Yeah. I was like looking down the wall.
I was too. I was looking down that way.
Where are they?
You're staring at me, ass, Jon Snow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. Good catch.
Just seeing if you can take a hit, lad.
You're such a...
Thanks.
Everything, please.
But you've already told me everything.
Now I'm just having fun.
Starks didn't appreciate you.
God, he's
One
such a
good
dick.
bit, though.
Brandon and Rickon are still
Stark
alive.
boys. They're still alive.
Yeah.
I'm a better hunter than you. Now,
He's...
Kid's
he...
evil.
Dude, he's so
how much
twisted.
is a finger? You don't use that so much, do you? No? Good. Let's start with that.
No way.
You've been wondering why you're here, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All of us
Kinda.
have been.
Yeah. We've been waiting.
Who I am, why I'm doing this to you.
Yes.
If you guess right, I'll tell you. By the old gods and the new, I swear it.
But if you guess wrong, you lose a body
You're
part.
all psycho?
You win the game if you can figure out who I am and why I'm torturing you, and I win the game if you beg me to cut off your finger.
He killed someone you love.
If I win, you'll let me go.
Maybe.
No.
If you think this has a happy ending,
It
you
doesn't.
haven't been paying attention.
Shit.
You first?
Take a guess.
Where are we?
You can cut anything off. Just leave his
No.
nipples alone, please.
Too vague.
Deepwood Moss.
You bought that lie.
Terrible guess.
No. Okay, he just slit it.
Uh-huh.
Now, where?
Oh, God.
Do I look like a number to you?
Oh, lousy. You got a right guess.
How did you know that? Did you see any banners flying when we came in?
No. It was just a guess.
I promise.
And who am I?
Torrent Caster.
He's dead. Strangled by the Kingslayer.
He was your brother.
No.
Your father was Lord Rickard Karstark.
Okay.
Oh.
Seems like he has it right.
You swore to tell me.
You're right.
Is he torturing him because
Lord
he
Rickard
took off
Karstark is Robb Stark's bannerman.
Rickard's head?
I betrayed Robb. That's why you're torturing me.
Wrong.
I'm torturing you because I like it.
Yes.
Oh.
You forgot to ask one question. You forgot to ask if I'm a liar.
Oh,
That's
no.
true. I was gonna say he's been lying.
Ah!
I'm afraid I am.
Oh my God!
Everything I told you is a lie. This isn't happening to you for a reason. Well, one reason.
Oh my God!
Enjoy it.
Ah!
Because I enjoy it, he said?
Oh, I hated
I win.
every second of that.
Our fathers instructed us to tell you that his alliance with the North can continue if his terms are met.
What are the terms?
Lord Frey requires a formal apology for your violation of your sacred oath to marry one of his daughters.
Okay.
He deserves as much. I was in the wrong.
As restitution for this betrayal, he demands Harrenhal and all its attendant lands.
Oh my God, everybody wants
We are
Harrenhal.
fighting for the North. Harrenhal is not in the North.
He's welcome to it.
Once the war is over, and we have no further
Shit.
strategic need for it,
Oh, no.
And there's something else.
What?
we will do whatever we can to give Lord Frey what he needs.
Not what.
Who?
Who? His sister? No. Him.
You get married.
No
You get
way!
married.
Someone's got married the daughter.
No.
Our father requires Lord Edmure to wed one of his daughters.
Shit.
Roslyn.
How old is she?
19.
Could I see her first?
No.
Want to count her teeth?
You want to count her teeth?
Your father does realize we're in the middle of a war.
Father is old.
He doesn't care.
It would put his heart at peace if he could see her wed to a good husband.
Very least, I should be offered the same choice you were. I'm his liege lord.
He's a proud man, and we've wounded him.
I didn't wound him.
Yeah.
That's
My
fair.
answer is no.
You wounded him.
Oh, God.
When I say no, you will come back and offer me a daughter of my choosing.
You're willing to risk our freedom and our lives for a chance at a prettier wife.
I have a war to fight.
Do we know which daughter this is?
Yeah, right? There's so many of them.
I've won every battle, but I'm losing this war.
Because I
we
cannot
don't do
hold on
this
to
and do it
everybody.
now,
Oh my gosh.
we're lost.
I'm very curious to see what this girl looks like. She's 19?
19. He looks
I'll marry her.
a great deal older than that.
You're paying for my sins, Uncle.
Yeah, and I hate you for
It's
it.
not fair or right.
No.
I'll remember it.
Well, yeah, you'll see it.
I am acting on Lady Stark's orders to return Jaime Lannister to King's
He's
Landing.
trying his best.
When King Robb left Harrenhal, his mother was
Poor
his prisoner.
Jaime.
If she wasn't his mother, he'd have hanged her for treason.
She's good. I can't.
She's like, for the love of God.
I should send you back to Robb Stark.
You should. Instead, you're sitting here, watching me fail at dinner.
What he needs to do is tie a fork to his stump.
Yeah.
Wars cost money. Many people would pay a great deal for you.
We both know who will pay the most.
Your father.
I will allow you to go to King's Landing as restitution for the mistakes my soldiers made. And you will swear to tell your father the truth. That I had nothing to do with your maiming.
Fair enough.
That is fair.
Oh, she won't be going with you.
Oh, no.
I am charged with bringing Sir Jaime to...
You are charged with abetting treason.
For what?
You're in no place to insist on anything.
What? What's her
I would
treaty?
have hoped you'd learned your lesson about overplaying your...
hand. The look to his hand.
Wait, what's her treason?
She helped Jaime escape.
Her change will be upon her before long. I'll spare you the details of what will happen then. You men may have a stomach for bloodshed and slaughter, but this is another matter entirely.
Well, the years punish us as well, I promise you that.
Not as badly.
My stomach remains quite strong, however. The only thing that might turn it are details of your grandson's nocturnal activities.
Uh-oh.
Do you deny them?
Oh, not at all.
Tortuga.
A sword swallower through and through.
A boy with his affliction.
What a way! What a way to say that.
Did you grow up with boy cousins, Lord Tywin? Sons of your father's bannermen, squires,
Here it comes. Here it comes.
boys.
Of course.
And you
Never
never...
looked.
No.
Not once. Not in any way?
Never.
I congratulate you upon your restraint. It's a natural thing, two boys having a go at each other beneath the sheets.
Perhaps High Garden has a high tolerance for unnatural behavior.
Oh, wow.
True, we don't tie ourselves in knots over a discreet bit of butter.
Here we go. But...
Brothers and sisters.
It's a little messed up. That's a little messed up.
That stain would be very difficult to wash.
That's messed up.
Breathe further life into a malicious lie by discussing it.
You just got cut deep.
Uh-huh.
If the rumors about my children were true, then Joffrey is no king at all, and House Tyrell is throwing its prize flower into the dirt.
Uh-huh.
Cersei is too old to give Laura's children. We are throwing another prize flower into the dirt.
Facts.
It is a chance we simply cannot take.
Facts.
The uncertainty makes you uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remove it for you. If you refuse to marry Loras to Cersei, I will name him to the King's Guard. I'm sure you're familiar with the King's Guard. He'll never marry. He will never have children. The Tyrell name will fade. And High Garden will go to the children of Joffrey and Marjorie.
That's messed up.
Yikes. Yikes.
I would have my grandson protected by a skilled warrior.
By the best swordsman
who
around.
takes his vows seriously.
Damn.
What'll it be?
It's a rare enough thing. A man who lives up to his reputation.
Guess we're getting married.
Guess, yep, we're I hear wedding bells. Seems like we're getting a lot of weddings going on.
Oh my god, what a scene.
How close to the top are we? Jesus.
Yeah, we're almost there? No.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All their men
Jesus.
from one wrong.
Oh my god. Hang on tight. Oof.
We gotta call them loose! No!
Don't do it. No.
Swing. Swing.
No.
Swing.
Swing. Give them a second to like figure it out. I mean.
Oh my god. Swing. Swing. Swing faster. Hold on, John. Ooh. Attaboy, Jon Snow.
Oh my god.
Saved her, saved her,
I was
saved her,
like
saved
holding
her,
my
saved her,
breath.
saved her.
Oh.
Woo.
Oh.
Just keep climbing.
Dude, she's strong. That's a strong
What a
girl.
bad bitch. She's just like, all right, we got places to be.
I've dreamed of a large wedding since I was quite young. The guests, the food, the tournaments. And the bride, of course.
Yeah, right.
Have you ever been to Highgarden, my lady?
I'd never left Winterfell before I came to King's Landing. But it sounds wonderful. I can't wait to see it. And to leave this place.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't suppose there's anything we can do about this?
You'd have them both killed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cersei's just like, poison!
Have them both
Assassination.
We're all being shipped off to hell together.
On a boat you built.
Facts.
Tyrells were plotting to undermine our family. I did what I did to protect
Nah,
our
you're
family.
an idiot.
I'm your family.
Yeah, you didn't protect me.
Stannis would have sacked the city before Father got here. Our heads would still be rotting on the city gate.
Trying to have me killed is an odd way of saying thank you.
Indeed.
There are two people in King's Landing who can give an order to a king's guard. Did you or did you not order Sir Madden to kill me during the Battle of the Blackwater?
Yes,
Come on,
I did.
be honest.
'Cause I was
Come on, Cersei.
pissed. She did.
Your silence speaks volumes.
I wonder if she did it though, so he wasn't tortured. Kind of like what she.
I was wondering if, like, she was looking out for her family's best interest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want you to tell me if my life is still in danger.
Probably,
Great, good to know.
but not from Joffrey. He won't do anything now Father's here.
Are you sure about that?
Seven Kingdoms united in fear of Tywin Lannister.
Not the Tyrells. Soon they won't need to be afraid of him. Joffrey will belong to Marjorie, the little doe-eyed.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yep, she'll be running the
Hater.
show.
You may escape at least. Once Jaime gets back, Sir Loras may come down with a terrible case of sword through bowels.
Sword through bowels.
Who's going to tell her?
Do you think people will like it?
Who's going,
going
to
to
tell
tell
her?
her?
They will even notice it.
Tyrion.
You're right.
Oh no.
It's not my wedding.
Oh no.
Anyway, from what I can tell, the dressmakers in Highgarden will be far superior to the ones in King's Landing. They never make me anything as dull as this one.
Oh God! Once again, her head is full of dreams, and they're about to be crushed.
Lady Sansa, Lord Tyrion to see you. Should I?
I beg your pardon.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my God.
You can't
Afternoon,
just
Lord
wait.
Tyrion. I was just trying on a gown for King Joffrey's wedding.
Yes, it should be quite.
He looks
This
so
is
nervous.
gonna be awkward.
He looks so nervous.
I need to speak with you, Lady Sansa.
Alone.
Alone.
Alone, if I may.
Why do you need to speak to her alone?
Shay?
Shay's over here
Hey!
like, come on, man.
I wonder.
I'm right
oh
here.
no! I wonder if this is going to piss Shay off, and then she'll like betray him
Yeah.
because of it. Maybe because I think Shay actually does love him.
There aren't 1,000 blades. There aren't even 200. I've counted.
Oh,
I'm sure you have.
Counted every single one.
Old thing.
ha! At least she got taste.
You feeling such dread at the prospect of me getting what I want.
Thwarting you has never been my primary ambition, I promise.
I'm just
Until
making sure the
now.
kingdom runs.
But your confidant, the one who fed you information about my plans, the one you swore to protect, you didn't bring her any enjoyment. And she didn't bring me any enjoyment.
Uh-oh.
She was a bad investment on my part.
Oh, no.
I have a friend who wants to try something new.
Oh, no.
And he was so grateful to me for providing this fresh experience.
Oh, my God.
You're a monster.
I did what I did for
And
the good of the realm.
for him, that means something. Because it was done to him.
Do you know what the realm is? It's the 1,000 blades of Aegon's enemies. A story we agree to tell each other. Till we forget that it's a lie. But what do we have left once we abandon the lie? Chaos.
Where do we go from there?
A gaping pit waiting to swallow us all. Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
Oh.
And you've got to climb it.
This is true.
Climb it, fail. Never get to try again.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
Some are given a chance to climb, but they refuse. They cling to the realm. Or the gods.
There goes your ship out of here.
Illusions.
That's
Only
terrible.
the ladder is real.
Oh, my God.
Climb is all there is.
Speaking of climbing.
Come on,
Guess
girl.
who made it? Guess who made it? There's the hawk. And a break in the clouds.
I'd be like, thank goodness.
It's
Oh my
green.
gosh.
Oh my God, it's green. That's for life. That's for life.
Oh, I love them.
All right. Well, we now know where Jon Snow's loyalties lie.
All right, I have some thoughts.
Okay, go on.
I'm wondering if Joffrey decided he wanted to try out his bow and arrow on the woman because of his conversation he had earlier
With Marjorie.
And how Marjorie was like, oh, you want me to see me do something? Or like if that gave him a different type of taste in his mouth.
I think Joffrey has always had that taste.
No, I know he's always had this taste, but I think like he took it to another level because of this conversation and this moment maybe. But she needs to be careful because he's like...
But yeah, I know. But he's a young man. I mean, you know, once she wrongs him, he's definitely the kind of guy that like
she's in trouble.
It's really hard to rein back in. But she seems like she's got him pretty wrapped around her finger right now.
Yeah, but he needs to get his ass kicked, man. I want him to get the shit beat out of him.
I agree.
Like seriously,
I agree.
Somebody needs to just.
I want nothing but the worst for Joffrey.
I do too.
That poor. She made it 3 seasons. She made it 2.5, really. But she made it 2.5 seasons.
Never betray Littlefinger, man. Like, and
that's brutal.
For a spider, like I feel like for him, that is the worst thing you could have possibly said to him, especially because he was mutilated.
Yeah.
Himself, and it's just. This made me hate Littlefinger hard.
Oh, yeah, Littlefinger's the worst. He's slime. He's pond scum. He's the worst of the worst.
I can't believe it.
But I still love their conversations.
I do too. I love everything. Anytime Littlefinger's in the room, it's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I also think that they should have let us listen to that conversation with Tyrion and Sansa. And all the,
I know.
I wish.
But it may be one of those scenarios where what we imagine
Is
or how
worse.
we imagine the
Is
conversation
better.
going is always going to be better than like what the actual conversation would have been. But just, I can't get over him being like, Shay, maybe you should leave so I can explain this to you properly and you're not mad.
Well, especially after the talk before that when she got a little bit jealous of him saying that she's a beautiful girl. I hope this doesn't make Shay bitter. I hope this doesn't make Shay screw him in the long run because
not in a good way.
Because I do think she does authentically. I mean, in the beginning we were like weary of her, but I do believe she does love Tyrion.
She's been pretty committed throughout everything. So it makes me my heart start to melt for her.
Yeah.
But I don't know. still a little suspicious because, like,
I am too, but I'm
in
like,
every situation, every other situation, Shay has shown that she is out for herself, right?
True.
Like in the Siege of King's Landing, she's like, I'm leaving, and they can try and get me.
She's also a girl's girl.
It's true. Yeah, she's like, they could try and get me, but I'm going to take out as many as I can, right?
Yeah.
Like, she's always out for number one. So I'm wondering if there's a certain element of, like, that self-preservation is going to trump everything.
I don't want to find out about
that,
but
it depends. We'll
no,
find out.
I don't know, man. I feel like I can't trust anybody here. One second I think that we can, next we can't, and like.
I mean, yeah, Theon Greyjoy is learning that the hard way. Yeah. Gets rescued. I knew it. I knew the whole time. The first time that guy was like, "Here, I'll help you get out." I was like, I've seen enough
There was
like
something fishy about him.
political spy drama to
Yeah.
know the whole like, "Oh, I'm here to save you." Then you end up telling this person everything, and then they take you right back to jail. Con, I know that one. I've seen it coming a mile away. I just like that torture scene of cutting off his finger was so visceral. Like that, I don't do body horror super well, but that scene, it wasn't even the most body horror thing I've seen in this show.
They did a good job.
It
on
was
though.
rough. And the guy who plays Theon's performance of that
Amazing.
was phenomenal because he was just like crying his heart out.
Yeah.
Like his screams and his action and the way he was like losing it in that situation, awful. And then the sheer joy this guy was getting, like he is on the same level as Joffrey.
Yes.
Him and Joffrey.
Oh my
are
gosh, him
two,
and Joffrey would be insane to
Oh
see
my
together.
God.
Oh my gosh, what if they
They'd
team
find
up?
whole new ways to make people experience pain. Thank God one of them's on the Stark side and one of them's on the Lannister side.
I don't know if I know. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that though.
Well, supposedly, this kid, if I'm the torturer, if I'm understanding correctly, is Lord Umber, the guy with the man, the upside down man on his chest. I think his name is, who was talking to Jaime and Brienne when Brienne was in the dress.
No way.
That kid is his bastard son.
What? How'd you
Because
get that?
when in season 2, when Theon first took Winterfell, Lord Umber came over and was like, "Hey, my bastard has his army nearby. They're only a few days' ride from Winterfell. They can go pick up and clear things out," right? So that's the person, at least that army, as I understand it, is who rolled up to Winterfell and demanded Theon Greyjoy and let the rest of the Greyjoys go. So I think he technically works for the Starks, but he's just a loose cannon and is like taking an obscene amount of joy from torturing poor Theon.
People are crazy, man.
People be crazy.
People be crazy. People been tripping in this film.
Things were wild in the Middle Ages. Like,
yeah.
dang.
Jon
dang.
Snow and them like making it to the top was a beautiful moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I
for
needed
sure.
that breather.
Right. The like beautiful like landscape end on a happy note.
Mm-hmm.
You know, him and her kissing on the top of the wall. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm like Jon was so committed to the Brotherhood and the Night's Watch. Now he's got this girl. Like,
Also, he said he patrolled his uncle to.
oh my
to
God.
I can't.
Yeah,
I
know.
can't wait to see this marriage. I want to see what the girl looks like, and like, what if she's toothless?
What if right? What if she's missing a few teeth?
But what if she's beautiful?
She might be. She
What if
could
she's
be.
the only
Could luck
beautiful
out.
one? I don't know.
You know?
I'm really there's
You
a,
just gotta take that deal on faith at that point.
there's a few things I'm very curious and interested to see how it pans out, and it's like bothering me right now that I'm like next.
I know. I want to watch more. I want to get to the
Hurry up.
next storylines. Like, we got to
Yeah.
make it happen. Let's go. I want to
so
see this
good.
wedding. I want to see what's
We
going to
have
happen.
so many weddings.
We have so many weddings.
my
Right,
gosh.
because Joffrey's getting married
Yes.
to Marjorie. Tyrion's getting married to Sansa probably pretty quick.
And then we got
Cersei's getting married to God, I can never remember the Tyrell boy.
Tyrell
I can
boy,
never.
yeah.
It starts with an L. It's like Laurel or
Lord.
yeah, something like that. Anyway,
yeah.
Cersei's getting married.
The uncle's getting married.
The uncle's getting married.
Oh my god.
Who else is getting married? The only person
think
not
that's it.
getting married is Daenerys. She's the only person not in a relationship right now.
And Arya.
And Arya. Yeah, Arya's doing her own thing. You're right.
Arya, yeah. You guys.
Oh my God. Speaking of Arya, or like Arya adjacent, the guy who's come back 6 times, talking about there is nothing on the other side.
Yeah, I don't like that. But I wonder.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Like a man who is literally being revived from death.
Yeah, but once you start touching witchcraft, like
That's true. That's
like
true.
then
That's true.
of course you're not going to see anything there.
Straight to hell with your ass.
That's where he was.
Straight
That's
to
why
hell.
he's like, there's nothing there. Gee, I wonder why. Don't you know? Don't you know the
darkness,
Bible?
my lady?
But if that's not the case, then that sucks too.
Yeah.
But
right.
holy cow, there's a lot to take in. I feel like with the last 4.
Yeah.
And
This has been like a lot.
But they're like escalating it so hard. I'm starting to get a little anxiety. I'm like, no.
Right,
That one part, like when I could not breathe. We both were like this. We're like, oh.
Yeah, when they were falling off the wall.
And then we're like, oh.
Oh my God. There's so much anxiety and they're setting so much up and like the webs are getting weaved more complex and they're getting pulled tighter. And you're just watching characters that you love either make the wrong choices based on information that they don't have or just falling into the crossfire. And it's so painful because I just want the best for everybody. Well, except Cersei and Tywin.
I need Sansa to do something, man.
Sansa's got to get with it.
She's got to do something. Like, I want to grab my... Sansa, wake up. You're stronger than this. You're better than this. You come from a...
keeps... I thought we were moving away from the fantasy. I thought we were moving past. I thought she was realizing how the world works.
She was brought up to be a lady. She always wanted to be the lady, the queen.
Yep.
She always had this...
Yep.
It's kind of like... what's his name's?
Robb.
Thank you.
Robb Stark.
Okay. So, but I feel like it's kind of like Robb Stark's wife, right? That
Catelyn,
he married,
or Catelyn, yeah.
Or Catelyn. I feel like she was once upon a time that girl.
Yeah,
who was brought up to be that lady. She told that story of all we ever wanted was this, and we wanted to plan parties.
Mm-hmm.
We were this, but something so severe happened to her. It changed her path of what she wanted and what she wanted to contribute and give back to the world. Right? I feel like Sansa is like, dude, girl, you've had some gnarly shit happen to you, but yet you're still too scared to step out of this and you're just staying in your comfort zone. So it's interesting because you have 2 women who are brought up the same.
Yeah.
Right? And then one goes the other one sticks to it. And like to the core of like,
well,
it's so frustrating.
Sansa is a lot
of...
Some
people are different,
Yeah. I think Sansa is a lot of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, right?
Yes.
Like she was starting
so
to learn,
wishy-washy.
and she was starting to learn that the world is a cruel place and things don't ever happen how fairy tales happen. But then Marjorie Tyrell,
yeah, she feels safe now or something. I don't know.
Was offering her a fairy tale. She offered her a return to that fairy tale, and Sansa is so beaten down and she is so dejected because she is alone. She is without her family in a hostile land, and finally there was some light, some glimmer of hope that she was going to have that like fairy tale fantasy that she couldn't do anything but latch onto that and glom onto it and be like, this is my hope, this is my way out. And so she gave up on Littlefinger and his escape, although that was good because Littlefinger was not the right way.
No.
But she put all of her eggs into that basket, and like the poignant end scene of her standing there on the edge watching Littlefinger's boat sail away, like her last potential escape as she has to marry Tyrion. But I will say, of all the people, of all the Lannisters that she could marry, Tyrion is a good one because he's actually got a heart and he's concerned for her. Because even in the small council meeting where Tywin was like, you will marry her, he was like, Joffrey was incredibly cruel to her, and then you're marrying her to me? Like, that's such a cruel twist of fate. So he's got some sympathy, and I think he's maybe going to take care of her.
Oh, 100% Tyrion's going to take care of her. She just doesn't realize this yet, but Tyrion definitely is a good choice. And it's just so sad that she doesn't know this yet, but even if he is a good choice, at the end of the day, it's still his family. And as you can see, that family is like thick as water, but yet they betray each other, but yet they're
so
still
messed up.
But it's like, it's weird because it's like, even though they're like super messed up towards each other, they're still thick as glue.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of like, really? Your family's going to be the death of you. Like, And yet
but the legacy
it's like
will
the legacy will live on.
The legacy will live on.
So I think like if I was Sansa, that would terrify me because I'm like, shit, it doesn't matter. You're still one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's fair.
The DNA runs thick.
The seed is strong.
Oh, yeah.
The seed is strong. I'm gonna have to watch back that first episode, or like the tournament episode in season 1, and see
if it was that guy.
The guy who got lanced by Clegane was actually the same guy.
If it is,
because now that makes. Because I seem to remember us sitting there and going like, did that guy just die? Did that guy just die? And then he came up again. That's such a crazy thing to set up at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like that didn't get a payoff for 2 more seasons.
But we also didn't come back to it for like ever. So it's almost like it's very questionable to be like, was that?
Well, I mean, like, I don't doubt George R.R. Martin probably had like plans on plans on plans when he wrote the first book, right? Because like all of these characters were originally in the Game of Thrones books or the Song of Ice and Fire series, right? So maybe he was setting up subtle things in the first book and the screenwriters caught on to that and put it in there.
Maybe.
You know? I'm going to have to watch it back. I'm going to have to see.
Yeah. Well, while we figure that out, you guys let us know your thoughts. As always, we love it. If you haven't done so already, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, bell icons, all notifications. And upvote this video. I'm Kristen Seven Sapino.
I'm Michael Boos.
We will see you next time.